Your WNEM TV5 News Update.
Good evening, I'm David Custer with a look at some of our top stories tonight. The Department of Justice is requesting information from Governor Gretchen Whitmer and 3 other Democratic governors about orders requiring nursing homes to admit COVID-19 patients. In a letter, the DOJ says it was often done without adequate testing and may have resulted in thousands of deaths of elderly people in nursing homes. Governor Whitmer responding to that letter, slamming the Trump administration, saying, quote, Americans would all be better served if the Trump administration stopped the partisan games and focused on delivering a real plan to defeat COVID-19. More breaking news tonight. A judge says the federal government can be sued for negligence in the Flint water crisis. The decision comes days after the state of Michigan announced a $600 million settlement for Flint families that were harmed by the contaminated water. The federal government argued that the state bears the responsibility for the failures in Flint, but the federal judge noted that the EPA responded to complaints about the water and provided expertise to the state and city. The Genesee County Sheriff's Office announcing another sting by its human trafficking task force. Investigators say they caught a man this summer after he put a picture of his victim on the dark web and trafficked her out of Genesee County. They say that during phone conversations, he arranged the day, time, and location of a proposed meeting.
The most interesting phone call was the last one I received.
Listen to this.
And it was, hurry up and get here because I have someone else lined up coming right behind you.
He is facing a felony charge of strangulation, domestic violence, with other charges pending. And now here's Bryan with a look at your forecast.
All right, thanks very much, David. Hot and humid conditions rolling back into the area today, courtesy of a passing warm front that we see here on the First Warn 5 Sky Tracker. Of course, that wasn't the only thing that came in as well. A pretty beneficial round of heavier rain and even some thunderstorms for the first half of the day. Those have cleared out for now, but now the hot and humid air mass that's going to linger for our Thursday and on into Friday will continue to fuel more chances for showers and storms before we can get that pair of cold fronts to the west to sweep on in time for the weekend. So in the near term on the First Warn 5 hour-by-hour forecast, taking you from the midnight hour where clear skies will be the norm on into sunrise tomorrow morning. Things looking great through that time frame, but don't expect too much heat relief tonight. It is going to be absolutely steamy out there with lows only headed for the 70s at best. We'll see partly cloudy skies kick things off on our Thursday morning, and we'll stay that way until about midday or so. Then as we hit mid-afternoon, we reach that peak heating of the day. Scattered showers and thunderstorms will begin to flare up between about 3 and 6 p.m. A few of these could have the potential to put down some gusty winds, heavy downpours, and even some hail. Those will continue into tomorrow evening in a more isolated fashion, with chances for more hit or miss storms continuing into tomorrow night, before we then do this all over again as we look on into our Friday. As far as the severe weather threat is concerned, it is greatest from about Mount Pleasant and the Tri-Cities on southward, where the Storm Prediction Center has issued a slight risk for scattered severe storms. Strong winds, heavy rain, and hail will be the primary issues that we face tomorrow afternoon and evening, and even a few isolated storms could be severe in parts of the northern thumb, as far north as Gladwin and Clare counties as well. So just another day tomorrow to make sure you stay weather aware. 73. That is it for an overnight low temp tonight, with a storm possible early, giving way to partly cloudy skies. 89 the high temp for tomorrow on a hot and humid Thursday. Scattered afternoon and evening thunderstorms. And then we go into Friday. One more day of muggy conditions, but not quite as warm, with a high of 78. Showers and storms expected too. Then drying out over the weekend, with temps returning to the 70s and staying that way from Saturday through Tuesday.
Remember to tune into WNEM TV5 on air and online 24/7 for the latest news, weather, and information.